What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Not That Famous Podcast. I'm your host, Mackenzie Soul, joined by my mother,
Nikki Mama Soul.
Nikki Mama Soul.
Hi.
And we have our guest today, Past Magic.
Also known as Pete Sharino. Thank you guys for having me.
It's your Pete career right here. Been on the Not That Famous Podcast.
This is my first podcast.
Is it really?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Because Pete's not really not that famous. He's more famous than us.
Yeah. Well,
I wouldn't say that, but
I'd say me and Pete are getting pretty close to each other.
You're just loving this newfound Instagram
I love this.
viralness. Aren't you?
Yeah, I love my new. Pretty much my Instagram's going through the roof right now, and it's all I have to hold on to. So I'm gonna hold on to it as long as I can.
Are the numbers increasing?
Yeah, actually, I gained 50,000 so far.
That's good.
So since the video went up, so I'm happy. Before we get into our guest, I want to talk about where you're going to. Where are you leaving us to go to, Mum?
Oh, I'm going to Cabo tomorrow.
Cabo.
Cabo.
Have you been to Cabo, Pete?
never. I've only been on a plane once in my life.
Really?
Pete doesn't like flying.
It's not. I don't like flying. I've never been.
I've tried. No, bullshit. Because we said, me, you, and Rodrigo will make a pact that we're going to fly to Blackpool Magic next year. Rodrigo was like, oh, yeah. I was like, oh, yeah. You were like...
I've been on one flight. I was 2 years old, and it was to Cabo.
So you've been to Cabo?
I was 2 years old. I don't remember.
You just said you've never been to Cabo.
Well, never mind. It had to be Cabo.
I thought he said once. I thought you did say he'd left the country once.
Yeah, I think. I was 2 years old. I don't
Steven,
remember.
did he say I've been to Cabo, yes or no? Yes. Oh, he said he did?
One time.
I thought he said he's never been.
No,
Oh,
I don't even know. I was 2 years old. How am I supposed to remember?
That's a very good point.
I don't like flying, so come and stop talking about it.
Do you know what it is? I love flying. You know, it's turbulence. Turbulence are a little bit dangerous, but it's actually one of the most safest ways to transport.
All right.
You got more chances of drowning in a cruise ship than a plane coming down.
Right, in my head, I can't fly, I can swim. I feel like I have more chance.
So if you were in Titanic, you would just be like, fine, I'm going to swim away.
No, but
Do a nice little backstroke.
But on a serious note, right? On a serious note, picture being on a ship, right?
Do some dive and look at some fish.
That's
No,
messed
listen, picture being on a ship and somebody saying, right, it's going, we all need to get off, right? Think of
You'd freeze to death.
You would, I know, but you'd be scared, right? But imagine you're in the sky and somebody says, you all need to get off.
I'll be fine. I'm going to sit in A11. I'm good. I'm all good.
You watch too many movies.
A11 every single flight I go on now.
Good
I will
luck with
fight for
that.
it. I'll fight for it. But no, topic today. I would love to start with VidCon. Now, for you guys that don't know what VidCon is a social media platform convention.
Do you know what the funny, hilarious thing is? That you told Stephen the order of the topics before. So Stephen goes to put a picture up in the complete wrong order that you just... And I heard you say it to him literally 3 minutes ago.
Stephen, I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, our second
I want to
topic of
go...
the day-
Hang on a second. I want to go back to Cabo.
You just say I want to go back to Kansas.
Because that's
Speak-
why...
whoa,
That's
whoa,
why
whoa,
I'm
whoa.
Hang on a second. That's why I'm going to Cabo, because I was booked to go in February. And I didn't go because I had cancer. I was booked. We changed it to April. I still didn't go because I had cancer. So now I'm going tomorrow because I haven't got
But
cancer.
we did have another scare. I think that people should know.
Yeah,
You did
okay.
find another lump
Yes.
in your other breast.
Mm-hmm.
And we were all like, she's done it once, she can do it again, whatever. I was myself deep down. I don't want you to know that, but I was like, oh my God.
So was I felt it.
So God knows how you must have felt.
I was scared. I think you just forever will have that PTSD of it happening again.
Oh, 100%. But like when you got that call saying, it's just a cyst.
I ignored the call, actually. I knew it was her, so I cancelled it because I was so scared.
What did you do? Like what? In the moment, what did you do?
I just cancelled the call and then I lay on the floor. I was burning up, so I put my face on the tiles and was saying to David, don't answer,
I bet your blood pressure was like 190 over 600.
And just telling David not to answer, and then we'll give it 5 minutes or so, and I looked at my phone and read. You know how you can read a voicemail?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
now.
I read the voicemail. That said it was just.
And then she sent the voicemail to me, and I was like, I don't know what it meant because she never said it's good, it's bad, so I just played it, and I was like,
He probably asked ChatGPT. Did you ask ChatGPT what you probably
after I did, and then I learned about what the cyst was and everything. Apparently, it's all good. But yeah, we got blessed. I'd say I
Yeah,
prayed.
definitely. We still got to keep an eye though, because that cyst wasn't there in March,
Of course.
and 3 months later it's there. So it's something
Just
new.
keep an eye on it, you know?
But they also say when your body's detoxing, because I had lymph nodes out this side, to push the toxins to the other. So it could be that as well.
No. Yeah. Well, I've had a few health scares, but I asked ChatGPT and I'm all okay.
That's good. I'm glad ChatGPT. Let's not advertise that.
No.
ChatGPT is not a doctor. It's very helpful, but it's not a doctor.
They claim they're not a doctor, but they do give you the answers of valid medical records. And like everything you tell them, they'll be honest. Like if something's wrong, ChatGPT will be like, okay, go
see a doctor.
Go see a doctor. But if they don't think it's anything, they'll explain all the symptoms and everything what it is. And I think ChatGPT is my new best friend. I love him.
Definitely mine.
I love him so much.
Who introduced you to that?
Was it you?
Mr. Past Magic. Also known as Pete, for you guys who didn't know. Also his dad, also called Pete.
Pete Jr.
Are you okay with us saying your name?
Of course.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, Pete. So why Past Magic came about anyways, it's just my initials. So Pete Anthony Sherino.
Guys, he's media trained. I'm
very well trained.
I'm excited for this one.
All right, are you going to your next topic? Or
yeah, he wants to talk about him. Sorry.
No.
Yeah, forget about your cancer, mom. Tell us about VidCon. I'm just kidding. But I would love to know about VidCon. How was it? Because I've done it 4 years in a row.
Okay.
Now it's just like, okay, it's same old VidCon again. You've never done it before.
Well, I'm a little upset you didn't go. Because Mackenzie called me and said, I'm going to show up Friday. Then he called and said, I'm going to show up Saturday. And he didn't show up either of those days.
Probably the worst.
You are full of
Anyway, keep going, Pete.
So it was a fun experience. I've never been, so I didn't know what to expect. I met a lot of cool creators, a lot of cool people. I didn't know fans go as well, which was cool. People were asking for autographs, which is cool.
That is so cool, yeah.
Could you
go ahead?
No, you know where I want to go. So
I actually don't.
So,
maybe not. Maybe don't say it.
Well, no, because he doesn't want to be stuck up. But he called me and he was like, because he thought it was all creators, and Pass has 12 million subscribers on YouTube. Like
it's like on one channel.
On one channel, he has like 20 other channels with 3, 4, 6 million.
Channels.
Yeah,
his biggest is 12 million on YouTube. So he's really well known. He's never done VidCon before, so he didn't realize certain hotels at VidCon, some have creators in the nicest of nights, and some are just, for the fans and supporters that want to go.
Yeah.
He stayed in the supporters
It wasn't the supporters hotel. So there's a Marriott and a Hyatt, which connects to the Anaheim Convention Center, and
they're both right next to each other.
Yeah, so I looked online. The Marriott Hotel was the last one open. I bought tickets 2 days before. Nothing like last second.
No, it's the way you said, dude. Why is everyone? I'm not gonna name drop, but like, why is all these creators getting all these things in these nice rooms and I'm just here?
So what ended up happening is they were at other hotels. I ended up getting invited to these creator hotels to go do some magic and hang out there. But I didn't know. I've never been. So you would think somebody who's been 4 times.
The phone call off you I got, it's just so funny the way, like, I just want to come home.
At first, it was like I didn't really meet a lot of people, but then I finally met some people. It got better.
Yeah.
The Costco guys were very cool. AJ and Big Justice. Shout out to them. Boom.
Boom.
We ran into Soulja Boy, showing him magic.
That's
so cool.
Shout out my friend Ash
Soulja
Magic.
Boy,
Recognized them. I would have never. He just came by and I'm like, who's that? And he's like, come film me. And I knew right away, it's Soulja Boy. So that was cool. And then just met a lot of new people.
That's what it's all about, really, isn't it? It's really just getting to know creators and just meeting people.
Yeah,
in my opinion,
it was really cool.
But you didn't.
Do we know?
Whoa! You didn't. Like Pete's saying about the hotels, but you didn't stay last year. And then you haven't been 4 years in a row. Last year's the first time you've been. No, he's been probably 4 or 5 years, not in a row. Yeah, you will have done 17, 18, then 19 maybe.
And by the way, I know I was laughing at the hotel you booked. I never stayed in that fancy hotel.
That's
I lived in LA.
hotel, the Marriott.
It was nice. I wasn't
where
complaining.
where he stayed.
No,
where
it was just
iPod-
funny. The reason I found it so funny,
I can say it.
nothing was going on in the hotel, and there was like
Yeah.
parties and everything. And he's just sat in his room doing nothing.
No, so what happened was the first night I called Mackenzie. I'm like, because Wednesdays when I got there, it's check-in day. So I
Right.
didn't know a lot of people aren't going to be there. So I checked in. I get to the hotel, and fans are coming up, which was the coolest thing. I signed somebody had a VR headset. Like, can you sign this? I'm like,
That's
okay.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was mostly kids at the hotel, and I called Mackenzie. I'm like, I didn't know VidCon had fans, which is cool. I think it's the coolest thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was just creators only. So when I got there, I'm like, Mackenzie, where are all the creators? And he started dying laughing on the phone.
Yeah,
He's like, you're staying at the wrong hotel. I
But
don't
do
know.
they-
I'm not trying to sound snobby, saying like, oh,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
stayed
yeah,
at
yeah.
a
How does that
pro
do-
hotel. It was just
but do
so
the
funny the way he called
creators
me.
stay at a specific hotel?
Hyatt.
I don't
No,
think
this
so.
year was the
I don't-
Anaheim hotel.
I think
So
you're
they
wrong.
changed it.
They
It used to be the
changed it.
Hyatt. The Hyatt Regency was where it used
Right.
to be, and they used to have like
Hyatt Regency.
no, Hyatt.
The
Hyatt.
Hyatt. I thought it was a Hilton and a Marriott.
No, the Hyatt. Everyone's all the
The Hyatt
creators.
was-
Maybe
stayed
it's
at the Hyatt.
Hilton, Mackenzie.
It is Hilton. I'm sure it is.
It's not. I promise you.
Right, I promise you because it is.
So the hotel that most of the creators were at was the Anaheim hotel because they had a YouTube thing in the backyard or in the hotel.
Oh, wow,
it was a
that's
pool, very cool stuff. So we ended up going there anyways, but that was the hotel.
Yes, many of the main creators, including Logan Paul, Mr. Beast, etc., stayed at the Hyatt Regency, Orange County, especially because it wasn't too close to the
That's what I was gonna
VidCon.
say, that's
Shuttle VIP shuttles converted daily, running from the convention to the hotel. And
Right,
they used
yeah,
to be
yeah.
like,
Got it.
So you're talking about the Hyatt, but the hotel we're talking about, I think, is a Hilton.
I think she's right.
but they must have changed it. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's right next to it. You've just read that they stayed away.
Yeah,
They
you
didn't-
just
they
said
didn't
they took
stay-
a bus. The
They took a
Hilton
bus.
and the
Hilton
Marriott are
is like-
connected.
it's
So they did
connected
it
to the
differently.
convention
It's different
centre.
then, because
They stayed somewhere completely
when
different.
I was there, the one time I got to actually stay in the rich hotel, which I could never afford. Still couldn't the time I stayed there. Had to stay with a friend.
I was going to say, you stayed, there's about 5 of you in one
There was
room.
like 5 of us in one room just so we could
And
afford
was
it.
that Cal or so? Is it Cal? Is that his name? Paid for it.
Yeah, and I actually met Lil Zell that year as well. What's up? I've been calling you. And can you see when I was on my mind?
Is he
What's up?
called
I've been
Cal, that
calling you.
manager?
No, big Cam.
Cam.
Big Cam, bro. Cam, shout out to you,
That's
bro.
who paid for that's who paid for your room.
Cam, I miss you, dude.
And that's the only time
No, but we
you've
didn't stay at the
stayed.
Hyatt then, though. We stayed at just a regular hotel.
Ah,
Just along the beach, along the line of Disney hotels.
Mhm.
But
that's where they are.
I love Orange County. It's so beautiful down there in Anaheim. Anaheim is so gorgeous.
Did you ever live there?
I did live there. I lived in Seal Beach. I lived in Orange
Did
County
you?
for a year and a half, like 2 years. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. I lived in LA. Then I moved from LA to Orange County, and I loved it. It was great.
The commute was awful though.
Commute was hard. You know,
Too much traffic in LA. I love LA, but
that's what I love about Vegas. Here, the longest drive you're gonna do is 40 minutes. That's a normal drive in LA to go to your friend's house.
That's like you pull it up on Waze and it goes 0.9 mile, 38 minutes.
yeah, I was like, what
Yeah,
the heck?
I
I
might as
called
well
Mackenzie. It was like 1 mile, 29 minutes. Okay.
It's horrific. So stupid.
No, but I have one question about your VidCon experience, like a serious question. What didn't you told me you got to do something else as well, VidCon? What else was happening at the same time?
The Kids' Choice Awards was right after.
It's Nickelodeon, right? Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards.
Yeah.
How was that?
Awesome. So shout out my friend Ash Magic. Got me in. We did the red carpet.
Cool.
That was cool. So we did magic to celebrities and people on Nickelodeon, and just the whole experience was really cool. That was another thing. 50-minute drive. I think it was 10 miles away.
Nuts, isn't it nuts?
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's so overpopulated. Even Orange County is now as well.
I loved it though. Cool experience. I would definitely do it next year. Next year, I want to perform and actually be nominated for an award. So I'm gonna put that out there now.
That would be cool.
Put it out in the air, you know.
Yep.
Fate. I think that's what people say.
Exactly.
Make it fate. But yeah.
What would
Let's
it be like a best newcomer or like I don't even know what
Magician
the
of the
awards
year?
were. Oh, is
I
that,
don't
is that
know.
an award?
I don't think there's
Like,
enough magicians.
Creator of the year, maybe.
No, I agree.
Creator of the year. I think you could do it, dude. 12 million subscribers on YouTube. That's ridiculous.
On
Crazy.
one channel.
On
again,
one channel.
on-
That's insane. Like that is insane.
How many channels have you actually got?
So on YouTube, I have 3 channels. PAS Magic's my main one, and then I have it dubbed a different language. So PAS Magic in Spanish has 5 million now, which is crazy to even think about. And then PAS Magic in Portuguese has 1 million and growing too.
So what this channel is all about is we're teaching people ways to get viral and to do different things.
Are you really?
Could you tell us the story on how
That's what I was going to ask.
the pages came around? You had your first one.
Hang on a second. That's what I want to know. How it started. Because I'm going to go way back when.
Okay.
Because I'm hoping your dad might help us with some of this. That it's okay to say that your dad was an actor himself, wasn't he? And your dad's done a couple of reality shows and had quite a few big roles.
I didn't know this.
Yeah. Did you?
I didn't know this. No
He
one
did a
told
lot
me.
of acting when he was a kid.
I knew he played for San
Acting,
Diego
some
Sockers.
Yeah, he did acting. He was in some movies and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, he did a Freddy Krueger one. No, it was the Freddy Krueger thing they made into a TV show, right?
Yeah, it was something. He was
Like Freddy's Nightmares or something.
yeah, he was one of the kids in it. I don't know the exact story, but
Wasn't Crasher in a big TV show when he was a kid as well?
shout out David Bonfantini, our good friend Magic Crasher. He was in Malcolm in the Middle.
That's it. He was in Malcolm in the Middle at the bowling scene, right?
Yeah.
Remember. Okay, anyway. But yeah, are you cool with talking about like how people can get their channels if they get to where they get, what they should do next to get the next level? Because it's what Mr. Beast did. It's what all these other creators do just to keep themselves growing. And you did it.
Yep.
And it's obviously benefited you as well.
But
you
I
know?
just was asking, was it anything to do with your dad's past that got you into
Not really,
nothing at
to
all?
be honest. No, I'll try to keep it short and simple. But in high school, I wanted to show people more magic. It was never about social media. I wanted to show people card tricks or whatever it was. So I said, how about I post on Instagram? This was 2017. So I did it because I wanted my friends from school to see it. How this started is one day at lunch, I was good friends with all the baseball kids. So I was a freshman, and one of the seniors said, can you do a trick? Start off with a trick at the lunch table. A crowd formed of like 200 people.
What trick did you do?
Oh, shoot. It's a trick called hand sandwich, I think. Card trick. Something along that. I don't remember. But long story short, I formed a crowd of 200 people, which built my confidence, obviously. I was a pretty shy kid, so Magic kind of helped me with that. After that, I said, let me try social media. Like maybe some of these people watch the videos. Long story short, nothing really happened until 2020. I started posting consistently on TikTok, and everything just skyrocketed. Started learning about what worked from other magicians, and consistency is my number one key.
Yeah.
That's
We
amazing.
always
So
say
since
that.
we're going back, right, to when you first started. So me and Pete are best friends right now. We live with each other. We're roommates.
That's crazy to say.
But I had a strong dislike for him before we met.
I didn't even know this, like
Yeah.
I had no, because all you've ever told me, I guess you just didn't talk about him when you didn't like him, because all I knew of you, like when you were best friends.
I was
creating a
gonna
trip
message
together,
him.
and I needed to get wands.
Oh my god! So this is what happened.
Like
you
a
want to tell the
million
beginning
ones?
what happened?
So before we met at a magic convention, he'd post these videos, and he would show like my friends doing magic, and then he would interrupt the video and go, "That's not magic. Do better," and then do his own trick. And I just used to think, "Oh, who is this dickhead?" And it's
The way
my
he says
roommate.
it. So how it started off? First off, I only used this one guy every video. It was never multiple people. His name's Magician Shin.
Oh really?
Yeah,
But it's not Shin Lim.
not Shin Lim. Magician
You
Shin.
did one. I don't know if it. I think it was Sean.
No,
I don't know who it was. You did something with somebody I know. I didn't think if it was.
I'll keep it long. So Magician Shin was his name. A guy who was very viral on TikTok. At the time, there was a thing called stitching videos.
Yeah.
People still do it now.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, how about I use this guy's hook the first couple seconds and then do a trick? And his tricks weren't that great. No offense to him. I love his videos, but his tricks like revealing magic, which I don't like to do, whatever. So he did. And I'm like, that's dumb. Like, that's not magic. So I'm like, wait, what happens if I say that's not magic and then do a good trick? So start off with saying that's not magic, do better. I would do a cool trick. It took my channel from 0 to a couple million on TikTok.
Wow, that's so cool.
Then I got a message from this guy.
Oh, you didn't know each other. You hadn't even met.
No.
Nope, we didn't. We did not know each other.
So then I got a message, and he commented on my video, that's not magic, do better. On a different video. It wasn't even about this concept. It was a different video.
Oh yeah, it was. It wasn't even doing a stitch. It was one of his tricks, and I commented, "That's not magic. Do better."
And then I remember like it was
Kent, I
yesterday.
don't think you need to be on your mic.
I'm good. Is my sound good, Stephen?
That's it. Sorry.
I'm just kidding. I love you.
So then, what happened was he commented that, right? I'm like, oh, this guy, like, seems like
Who
he
is
knows what
this?
he's doing. I don't know who this guy is. Like, it says he's a singer, right?
And seriously, have you seen his magic compared to yours?
I didn't even know he did magic. I thought it was some hater who said, that's not magic, do better. Anyways, he messaged me.
I was some hater. No, could have been. I was.
He was a hater.
I
then,
was.
Then he messaged me and said, hey, bro, I think you'll like this trick. And he sent me a trick he created.
Is that how it started?
Yeah, I could find the message.
Oh my god.
And then I said, oh, this guy does magic? I didn't know.
And then we.
And then 2 months later, I met him at Magic Live. And first sentence was, oh, that's a magic guy. Or whatever he
Yeah,
said.
you're the that's not magic guy. But anyway.
And then we became friends after that.
But it's the same thing happened with Daniel. Like the same thing. I somehow make enemies into my best friends. That's just a thing of mine. Same thing with Daniel of football. I'll tell you the story. I don't think I've told the story on a stream
Yeah,
before.
but please watch the language.
Yeah, well, so pretty much, I was playing soccer with my team, and I was against another guy's team, and I don't want to cuss too bad, but we got into it. Me and this guy, we fought with each other.
And the
And I'm
curse
like,
word.
effing this, you. And he goes back to me, well, you effing this, you effing this. And I'm like, hang on, where are you from? He's like, England, where are you from?
Oh, my God.
I was like, England. I was like, whereabouts in England? He's like, Newcastle. I'm like, whereabouts in Newcastle? He's like, yeah, you won't have heard of it. I was like, whereabouts? He said, it's called Fence Houses. Where I was born, a town of 300 people.
No, it's a little bit of an exaggeration.
It's like 600 people. No more than 1,000 people in Fence Houses.
That's what I would say.
The smallest town of towns
It's a village.
was where he was from. And straight after that, he came to my shows.
Hang on a second. You
I
didn't.
stayed at
Hang
his
on a
house.
second.
We just became best friends. He made a
Mackenzie.
T-shirt with my face on it.
Mackenzie, you just said where he's from. You didn't say it's where you're from as well.
Yeah, that's where I'm from as well.
But you didn't tell him.
No, he said he was
Sorry.
born there.
I was born,
Ah,
born,
sorry.
and that's
My
where I
bad,
grew
my
up
bad.
in Fence Houses, and that's where he was from. And I was just
Daniel's parents
in
literally
Vegas.
live a 5-minute walk from where our house
We
was,
used to
Mackenzie's
live.
first house.
That's insane. That's in Vegas? Or you met him in Vegas playing soccer?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's
on a
crazy.
separate team, and we're just talking shit to each other, and then we're just like, "Hang on, where are you from?" And I think it's just such a beautiful story. I don't know. I think I'll tell that one to my
It's
grandkids.
funny, yeah.
Yeah, no. But same thing with us. Same kind of story. Enemies and the best friends. And
Well, I'm never
living with
enemies with anybody. You've met me before.
I couldn't stand you. But anyway, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it wasn't him. It was the video.
It was the videos. I was just like, oh, God. But I love you now, and
This
I think you're
guy's
amazing.
cringe. That's probably what he
And-
said.
No, dude, I don't know. I just had something against you saying that's what magic do better. Something in my messed up head. I don't know. But I'm proud of you, bro, and just seeing you succeed the way you have is
Same.
it's great, man.
When did you start YouTube? Like, so TikTok went first, I'm guessing.
Yep.
And so when did you decide to do YouTube?
So for everyone listening, this is probably my favorite story. If you're going to listen to any part, what I say today is probably the part to listen to. So I blew up on TikTok in 2020. It was kind of easier back then. You'd probably say the same.
That's when Mackenzie blew up on
It
TikTok.
wasn't that it was easier. It was that people were more engaged.
Just COVID? They had
Everyone was at
nothing
home.
else?
Everyone was at home,
Mhm.
nothing to do. That's what, yeah.
So the story goes, I said, I have a lot of videos. How about I try YouTube? Well, I found out YouTube came out with YouTube Shorts. This was in 2021.
So you were early on the short thing. Like, you got told to, but ignored everybody.
So it wasn't as early as I thought. So it was May of 2021. This kid named Dan Rhodes, good friend, was blowing up on
30
YouTube.
million now, isn't he?
30, I think, or
Nuts.
20 something. Yeah. So he said, or he didn't say this. I'm like, I should post on YouTube because I have all the videos. So May 2021, I said, I'm going to start posting. Mind you, I had 1,000 subscribers. A few long form videos I did in 2017. Didn't really post. So I posted once a day from May to October, every day. 6 months, 180 videos. One video got 20,000 views, but I only had like 3,000 subscribers. Nothing happened. I was like, should I give up? I'm not the type of person to give up, but you kind of get in that feeling, right?
You get in that
post
mindset,
6
you're like,
months.
why am I doing this? What is this for?
Yeah, so I was like,
Yeah.
I'm going to try a new video. So maybe I could pull this on the screen, but I did a video where I pulled a giant straw out of the sunroof in my car. It was a magic trick. I've never seen anybody do it. So I'm like, this could make my channel blow up. This was in October.
Was it long form or was it
All
still a
shorts.
short? Okay.
Anyway, so the straw, I did it. It didn't blow up. I'm like, oh, maybe I should give up. Overnight, a video hit 2 million views, old video. I went from 4,000 subscribers in October to hitting 1 million the day after Christmas.
Wow.
So from posting every day, nothing happened. Old video from months ago took off, and my channel since then.
Isn't it the best feeling? Like, because I'd say YouTube's definitely one of the hardest to break. Isn't it the best feeling ever when you receive that $1 million plaque in the mail?
The 1 million plaque was crazy. Like,
it just feels so
I hit the
surreal.
100K and 1 million plaque. I got in the mail at the same time.
Wow.
And you're also one of the very few people to own the $10 million plaque, right?
Yeah,
The diamond button.
That's crazy too. So once my channel hit in October, it was 47 million views from nothing to 47 in October. Then it was like 30 million pretty consistently, and it was 1 million subscribers every 2 months, nonstop. And then in May of 2024, I hit 10 million subscribers, which is crazy.
That's amazing. Well done.
That's nuts.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
Speaking of magic, he has a little magic trick to show us. I think
Sure.
it'd be kind of cool. So I think I want to.
After this trick, I want to hear about you guys. I feel like I'm talking too much.
No, you're a guest.
No,
we
yeah.
need to
Alright.
talk about you. Let's see some magic, shall we?
We're gonna do this trick.
I
Show
thought
every-
Stephen was going to say that.
Nah, he's gonna sit there.
okay,
He can
I'll
see.
show everybody at home. Hopefully, you guys can see this.
Let's
okay?
see.
1, 2, 3, 4, $5. Funny enough, this is the trick I did last week to Soldier Boy, and they really love this trick. So,
Soldier Boy, I told him.
what would you buy with $5, Mackenzie?
$5?
Yeah.
Probably a car freshener.
Are they even $5? Probably.
Probably
right?
more.
Okay. Anyways, so this is what I like doing with my dollars. See them?
Uh-huh.
If I just shake, just like that, they actually
Oh, come on now.
change into 1, 2,
Come
3.
on now.
Then you can buy a lot more things with this.
Dude, I can get like 50 car fresheners now.
Way more than that. That's 500.
Can I have one?
They're real if you want. You want one?
Can I actually like have one?
No, you can't have it, but they are real here.
I could get like 2 car fresheners with one in them.
Yeah, there you go.
I could. Oh.
So make sure they're real. Hold it up to the light.
I think that deserves one.
Yeah.
Woo! We still need
Thank
our
you.
clap button. I want a clap button.
What's that?
Like a clap button. Where it
Oh,
makes the noise.
you guys need a clap button.
No, we keep saying this.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's so cool. Such a magician. My goodness. So, next topic of the day. What do we have here? I'm just curious. Kind of forgot.
What was the
we're on.
first topic? Oh, it was
Oh, Benson Boone.
Oh,
Moonbeam ice cream.
this-
Oh, never mind. He wrote the song in 17 days, and yeah, it didn't get the best reviews, and I feel for the kid. You know, I think he's really, really talented,
Yeah, me too.
and I haven't listened to the album yet, so I don't have an opinion. I will sit down and listen to it, but when big people like, what's one of the biggest magazines that did it? It's
Come on, Steve.
Rolling
That's right. Well,
Stones.
that's Variety.
Rolling Variety. An American Heart, Benson Boone music still isn't half as much fun as his Image album review. That's
Ah, is it? It says Variety at the top.
There's Washington.
Todd.
Sorry, Washington Post is on the right.
Ah,
Stone is on the very left.
you've got them all. Sorry.
No,
my
but
bad.
the album got a lot of hate. I need to listen to it before I give reviews. But Rolling Stones gave it a terrible review, which is that's the one you want to be in with because he really is trying to hit that old '80s style. You know, he's trying to hit that old sound, I think. And I think he's great. I think he's really talented. I don't know why the hate's so forced. I really don't, because there's been nothing like him in a long time.
Like that. This is what I always say about the entertainment industry. The highs and lows are like insane.
100%.
Like how you can be at the top of your game and just one thing. And it's sad. Stephen, we did look at, and I know I quickly asked you before, did we work out, is it the same producers and writers as Beautiful Things?
It didn't specify,
Ah, yeah, you
but
said
it
that.
said long-term collaborator.
Right.
So I think it is the same.
Do you think, it's hard to comment when I haven't had time to listen to it, but it's like, did it go in the same direction? Is it completely different? I mean...
I think it's the same style as
But
what he's
didn't
going
he
for.
joke about himself being a one-hit wonder?
Yeah, so his whole marketing for this new album was him, and he wore a one-hit wonder shirt.
Yeah, the marketing was genius.
But that's not genius, though, because
Yeah.
he just said that this album's crap. I'm a one-hit wonder, and you've already had that.
before we heard the album, I thought the album promo was clever. The way he like sat down, saying, "You're a one-hit wonder. We need something new, something fresh." I don't know. I need to listen to the album because I don't think it can be that bad. He's got a great voice. He's got a great writing camp around him. I don't see how it can be so bad. But when people like this are giving it reviews like that, you'd kill me. If I released an album and I got stuff like that, you'd be like, that's it. You're never doing music again in your
You
life.
don't know how true everything is. What I would be annoyed at, which I get very annoyed at you, is that it was written in 17 days. Why? Why was it a full album? Like, I don't know how true it is, but if that's what people are saying, I would keep you up.
No.
That if that's what people are saying,
Can you not call me out because the shot's on you? And when it's on you, I make sure to yawn when it's on you. But you call me out while the camera's on you.
I didn't know. See, this is the issue with you on this podcast. We're going to have to swap seats because he spends the whole time looking at himself.
No, I would still look at myself there anyway. I barely looked at myself. I've only done like, that's the comments. Tell them to comment, some comment engagement. Tell them to comment how many times I look at the
Have him comment how many times you fix your hair.
Oh,
I haven't
fix
seen
the
it
hair.
yet. I haven't seen it yet.
one. But yeah, Benson, dude, I think you're great, dude. I think you're really
Yeah,
talented.
me too.
As another fellow American Idol.
But how true do you think
Right.
his story is here? I'm going to like, and I shouldn't bitch about people, but how true do you think the Benson Boone story is that whatever it was, 9 months before his American Idol audition was the first time he realised he could sing?
I don't know. Like, I'm not going to
Like,
say it's
this-
lies because
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I wasn't in his position.
I know,
but
I know, but this
his
much
voice just
talent.
seemed too good to never sing in his life.
I'll keep me up.
So I'm sorry.
I wish I could have an opinion, but I've never heard of him before.
Are you kidding me?
Never.
You've never heard of Benson Boone?
You will have heard his song. Sing
Never.
the song, not
Maybe I've
movie.
heard of his songs, but
Yeah, his song is one
okay,
of the biggest songs.
another thing about me, impressions. Apparently, once I hear someone, I can sound just
How
like
about
them.
don't moonbeam ice cream
No,
straight
no,
down the
no,
line?
no. I'm gonna do the one you'll know.
Okay, but,
But like
pull right back.
Before I do it, for a while it was rough. Lately I've been doing better than the last 4 cold Decembers I recall. And I thank God every day
I think you're better than Benson Boone.
for the girl he sent my way. But I know the things he gives he can't take away.
Do you know the song now?
Please
Yes, I do.
Please
stay. I want you, I need you, oh God.
And
Don't
that's where he's saying he's
take-
one.
okay, I know that
This is
song.
why I can't be Benson Boone.
Yeah.
These no. These beautiful things that I've got. No, I don't know how.
Please.
Pretty close.
Stay. No, it's too high. But can you see what I mean about impressions? Like where I
That's
can
pretty
sound
good.
like an artist.
Do you know who does that, right? And I bet you've all seen him before. Insanity, Jamie Foxx.
Oh my God, he
Have
did.
you heard him?
Nope.
Because Jamie Foxx was originally a singer and got
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
Yeah. But you see him do
Incredible.
impressions.
On top of spaghetti,
Oh, that's Jennifer Hudson.
covered with Cheetos. So fun story about Mr. Jamie Foxx.
Kenzie again with the clout. Every week, Kenzie.
I think Jamie Foxx might follow me on Instagram. Huh? Does he still follow me? Yes, he does.
Everyone follows you on Instagram,
Listen,
Kenzie.
on a serious note, can you imagine if Jamie Foxx hadn't followed you and you were doing that right now? That would be fun.
No. The reason he followed me, he did Jimmy Fallon. Oh, I just sent likes. Oh, damn, I don't know why I did that. I just sent him.
Well, when Jamie's watching this podcast with the other 100 people,
First thing I DM'd
tell him
Jamie was
apologies.
his Jennifer Hudson impression doing the spaghetti theme song from the commercial.
Oh, yeah.
So first thing I messaged him, oh my God, fingerprints, was on top of spaghetti, and he's like, haha, indeed, and then we just became friends.
Home-
And then-
Dang, you have a lot of messages with them.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we spoke. I'd love to meet up with him, dude. I idolize that man so much because he just has so many talents, but he doesn't shove it in your face. He just has them. Like no one expected him to do the shit he did on Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah,
was
yeah.
People were just
hilarious.
like, "Where did this come from?" With Mr. Jamie Foxx. But when he did Annie, I think people really saw his musical talented side. When he played
Yeah, he saw
Mr.
it.
What's his name in Annie?
Warbucks.
Morbucks. Yeah. But anyway, back to Benson, dude.
I feel for him. I just hope it doesn't affect him
Young.
because it's back to this is what do you find, Peter, have you had any hate other than the comments from Mackenzie that would mentally affect you?
Don't mind me. I'm just looking at my DMs with Jamie Foxx.
To be honest, no. I've gotten really good at that. I didn't let the comments affect me at all. Because like,
Right. I think that's a big thing. Mackenzie, you do.
Yeah, 100%.
Like this first
100%.
podcast, I think got 1,000 views. The very first one, the rest got 100. But there was one comment saying that Mackenzie was unlikable. He was like devastated for
Really?
a week, and I was just like, who cares?
well, this is what I think at the end of the day. Number one, who cares? Number two, these people don't know you in person. Like what you said, you didn't know me in person. Then you met me, you're like, oh, maybe he's nice or cool. Whatever you think. I don't know.
I think you're a prick.
But I'm saying at the end of the day, like, I have a video that has, we could pull this up. I think it has 750,000 comments on one video, and they're all bad
Really?
because it was a magic video where I would guess somebody's name. Obviously, I can't guess your name. like what?
Jeffrey.
So
My
all the
name's
comments
Jeff.
like, oh, this guy can't guess my name. He's awful. He's the worst magician ever. But then, like, I didn't let it bother me. I can care less.
It fooled me. I'm not gonna lie. That name one, you was like, top of box, I'm another box, and then
Yeah,
ended up on
move
one box. I
around.
was like,
At the
it
end of
got
the
me,
day,
it's
the
great.
comments shouldn't affect you.
I agree.
it's just
I
another
think that's an
comment.
important
It's
thing.
just more engagement.
Or just don't read them.
But
I
like,
can't read all 750,000.
Oh, no.
But it's like Benson Boone with this, especially when he came in. I'm probably going to speak out of term here, but I'm guessing was Beautiful Things his first release?
No, it wasn't. It
Right.
wasn't. He had a big hit. He was actually a TikToker before he did
Ah.
American Idol.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Sounds familiar.
yeah, and he. Thanks. And they called him during COVID to do it. Correct. He had a song, "In the Stars," that was really big. You'll probably know because it was big on
I
TikTok.
think you showed
Now
me.
you're in the stars at 6
Yeah, yeah.
feet, it's never felt so far. Here I am alone between the heavens and the embers.
I think you showed me his
It's a
videos
beautiful
standing
song.
on a cliff and things.
Mm-hmm. Incredible. And he hit it. He killed it. He did so well, and that's what I'm trying to do now. You know, like obviously I'm still doing the comedy stuff because it's really working for me. 300 million impressions this month isn't the worst. It's not music, but I'm gonna try and convert that to my music.
On a
You know?
serious note, I saw it was 310 million.
Well, I'm
You know
kidding.
when
I'm
you-
kidding. I'm kidding.
You know, when you get
Please
it,
comments.
it's
Don't
so,
be
it's
mean
so
to me.
funny
I hate
though.
it.
You're going to get flamed again.
No, I don't like it. Genuinely, like no, it genuinely
really
upsets me.
affects him.
Like I really just want to be liked. And I'm
He's
just
the most sensitive person ever, bless him.
no.
I could tell I've lived with them for a month.
The hell, like so sensitive. Can I
Barely
please?
been there.
Can I please tell? Well, it wasn't even a fallout, but can I tell the biggest cringe situation of the roommates story?
You're going.
So Pete now knows that when Mackenzie and Pete first moved in together, they decided to put their plaques, like their YouTube, and
Please tell this
their,
story.
their
Thank you.
awards. And it was actually Mackenzie's idea when viewing the house. Pete's family came, and I heard Mackenzie say, "Oh, we should put our YouTube plaques here. It'll look so cool around the TV." So of course, when they get there, Mackenzie's only got two YouTube plaques. Pete like brings a big box, so it's all Pete's. Mackenzie was texting me going,
Dick.
Mackenzie's
fault,
like,
my fault.
"Mum, I'm so upset. He's got more than me." I'm like,
I'm
"How
24.
old are you?"
I was almost crying.
He's
I was like,
24.
no, and then I was
year
like flipping them. I was trying to put mine closer to the door. We're good now though. We came to a middle ground.
So then, guess what I did as a mum that probably created the spoiled brat in the first place? I went on Amazon and ordered a pretend 10 million on TikTok, a 10 million on TikTok plan. and
Yeah,
bought
I
him
saw it.
to make him feel better.
The font on it just looks like, you know, we have a bunch of choices for fonts. You just click the first one that pops up.
He FaceTimed me and he said, "Look what TikTok sent me." I said, "No, they didn't. TikTok doesn't send a 10 million plaque." And then the plaque, I lifted it and it broke.
That's true.
Snapped in two.
Well, I was just trying to make him feel better because he's got more than me.
Made me feel worse because then I've got a cheap thing with
It's still there. You gotta take it off.
fucking Windows Word art font.
Honestly, he was nearly crying, and my reaction, I
jeez.
was getting so mad. I was like, stop being so pathetic. And guess what it would tell me to do? Start working and get some plaques.
Yeah,
My
it just,
YouTube don't work it, dude.
at the other day, it looked cool. I told him I could
Man,
move, but it looked,
will you make me an Instagram one? 300 million impressions a month.
Does Instagram send packs for impressions?
I'll put it at the front of the door when you walk in.
I was like, what about plaques saying, I met Jelly Roll. I know. I DM'd Jamie Foxx. You can have one saying, I did magic for
Soldier Boy.
We're just against each other. The whole wall's just added this, but I did this. It's like a wall of 100 things.
Gets the most ridiculous
Oh my
plaques
god,
ever.
it's so funny.
I thought it was the funniest thing. I'm like,
It's funny now, but he was so upset.
oh, I know he was. And I was at the other day, I'm like, Mackenzie, I just think it looks cool. I'm not putting them to brag because that's not how I am. It just looked cool.
It was his idea.
I
That
know.
was my idea.
Yeah, and then now we're going to keep it. We could throw up a picture of what it looks like, but it looks good.
Yeah, it looks sick. It's a really, and then we'll just have the view of the
When
city.
we
It's
throw up the
amazing.
picture, the red circles are going to be around Pete's name. and the green, the one green.
I'm putting the bobblehead of me in Hawaii in it just so I know.
The green, and then
Oh, he's got his American Idol plaque.
and then our argument was
I'm gonna set up a screenshot of my impressions and just leave it in the picture.
our argument was he said, you have so many more, so mine has to go in the front. I said, nobody can see the name anyways because it's so small. And so then he moved them to the
I
front.
moved them
No,
without
I
telling
just
him.
leave them. No, I just leave them. I don't
Oh,
care.
God.
Such a crybaby, isn't
We're good now though. He
Oh, it's all
he
good
was
then.
he was mature and let me do it.
Shall I tell you a big difference? Like, you've obviously got a sibling, and I think a lot of it's only child syndrome.
Maybe.
Possibly. Anyway, less of me.
Spoil
Less of me.
Oh,
being
that's
desperate.
funny. I want those clips. That's gonna be good.
So we play a game on this
no.
podcast.
Nobody told me about a game.
So we'll get a picture of somebody really, really close up, really, really, really close up on their eye, and we have to try and guess who it is. Whoever guesses first is the winner. If we can't guess who it is, we get a zoom out.
Okay.
We gotta look. If we don't get that zoom out, we gotta see who it is.
Oh.
So
Okay. Bad thing with me, I
let
don't know
my
many
mum hurt
people.
her
but-
eyes by being so close to the TV.
Bad thing with me is I can't see.
So just say it out
Put your
loud.
glasses on.
Let me cut the podcast where the
Mum,
phone
would you
come
put
in.
your shirt up just a little bit?
So just say it out loud.
Say it out loud. Correct.
Stop cheating.
What did you do on that already?
Messing up
Is
his
he trying to
focus.
see?
He's trying to
No,
cheat.
messing up his focus. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm born ready for this. I actually won last week.
No, you didn't.
Katy Perry.
No way.
Dude, this is difficult. No way I can see who
I
that
don't
is.
know who it is, but our lashes are fabulous.
Pink.
Yeah.
Rihanna.
Michael Jackson.
Ariana Grande.
I think it's Abby again.
No, it's
Abby
not.
Lee Miller.
No.
Ugh.
I gotta
All right,
s-
hang on.
zoom out, please.
I know who it is. Ariana Grande.
I said that.
No, it's not.
No. Zoom out, please. Let's get a zoom out. Oh,
Beyonce.
Danny. No, it's Danny from America's Got Talent.
Who? I still don't even know who that is.
Someone from America's Got Talent. Is it the America's Got Talent judge?
It's not Mel B.
No.
Or Heidi
And
Klum.
that's Heidi Klum's blonde.
No, it's.
I don't know about that, but I do know she was detrimental in bringing One Direction.
Yeah. Oh, she was X Factor.
Oh, it's Nicole
Nicole
Scherzinger.
No, I said it. No, that's who I thought she was a judge.
On America. She's never been
No,
on America's Got
that should be
Talent.
mine. That should be
Who?
mine.
He's
That
a,
should be
he's
mine.
a quiz question for Kenzie. Who is? She has only had one winner, I think, on the X Factor. Who was it?
James Arthur.
Boom. I love her. Mean.
I would never got that.
In One Direction was
She
Simon
in the
Cowell.
Pussycat Dolls.
Yeah,
No, I know who that is, but
I think they were judging them on X Factor or something.
And they
She's
switched.
like, this,
Ah, she chose the group. I forgot about that.
Huh? No, she didn't.
She did.
she did.
And then Simon, the one under Simon,
Yeah. She said, these boys would be great as a group.
she initiated the whole thing.
Yeah, they were all solos, but they did it well on the TV show. They made it look like they all did it
She
together.
initiated the whole
I
thing.
didn't know that. How many celebrities do you guys do?
25.
Oh, that's it? Just 3?
Mm-hmm.
Right, 1-0 mum. Well done. Kaden Konoriki. Oh no, Ben Platt.
Shut up, no way.
Ben Platt. Oh, you're talking. That's not Ben Platt.
Simon Cowell?
Nah, it's not Simon Cowell.
Looks like my eyebrows.
I was going to say they've got good eyebrows. Sturdy.
Is it Jonah Hill? Give me a zoom out, please.
I think I know who it is, but
I know who that is, but I don't know his name.
Who is that?
Name what he's
It's that movie, but I don't know the movie's name either.
Is it
This
from a
is
TV
horrible.
show or a movie?
Oh, I'm not gonna get this. I don't know his name.
In the same realm as Nicole.
Pussycat Dolls.
Who is?
In the
Maybe this
same
is
realm.
way off,
Well,
but I was
she was a
thinking-
she was a dancer.
I was
that
thinking
went-
James Franco, or is that way off?
That's way off.
She danced. Whose club is it? The Viper Room. Isn't that a big actor that owns the
I
Viper
don't
Room?
know. Who is it? None of us got it. Who is that?
I don't even know who that is.
Sarah and Chris, both of them just won a Tony.
Ah, I didn't know.
Oh, that's.
But listen, I've got some.
All right, so that
before-
doesn't
whoa,
count.
whoa,
No
whoa.
one wins.
But before we do that, who does own the Viper Room? Who's just had the Amber in the court? Come on, huge. Amber, watch it. They were married and she shot in the bed. They just had a full divorce on TV.
You were talking about
Viper Room in LA.
Uh-huh.
Johnny Depp.
It is Johnny Depp.
He owns a Viper Room. Are you sure? Have you Googled it? That's not ringing a bell.
I thought this game would be easier.
I don't know. Ken, just who
Steven,
owned
did you
it?
create this?
I might have. It wasn't Johnny Depp.
I picked
Ken's.
I picked them, but
What?
How many words do you need for who owned the?
It's loading.
Chat GPT.
I don't know. We'll look it up later.
No, I need to know now. It's coming.
No, you don't need to know right now. It's fine.
But Nicole, I can't say her second name. She was a dancer in a dance troupe in, was it Johnny Depp? Somebody famous owned the Viper Room. And she was a dancer there, and that's how they formed Pussycat Dolls.
Is it Nicole Schwarzenegger?
I can't say it.
Is that right? Arnold Schwarzenegger? Is that?
No, it's not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh,
It's not that.
okay.
But she was a dancer there, and then they made Pussycat Dolls who sang, "Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me?"
All right, next one. I have no idea who that is.
I'm choosing celebrities that are like in the news.
Oh.
Oh, I'm not gonna get
Both
this.
of them just won. You won the Tony. Best actor.
I should have seen this. I didn't see this.
I thought it was gonna be easy, like Mr. Beast.
That would be a good one, actually. It's a girl.
Kind of look like Michael Jackson at first.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Was
that's
it
not
really?
fair.
No way.
Hang on, I said Michael Jackson earlier,
Okay.
so I should get a point.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Dang. Okay, I didn't think it was, but
Good job.
What a legend. What a legend in the industry.
Oh my god.
Well, Pete,
that was good.
thank you so much
I
for.
was like, well, whoa! You're always ready to rush. Mackenzie's ADD kicks in.
6:44.
I know your ADD kicks in. You're ready to rush.
I know. I can't sit for too long.
Well, we are.
So
This is not to sound rude, but I give props to you. You haven't been on your phone much in the last hour.
No,
Very good.
Thank you. I'm trying, doing my best. But again, I want to thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. It was fun. Actually, I liked it.
What we do is we're not that famous. What we are, we're creating a brand to help mothers and help actor kids, singing kids, dance kids, help them in the industry figure out how to get over the hurdles we had to go through. You know, all the negativity in the industry, all the bullshit,
Mm-hmm.
all the fake lies, and we're just teaching people how to, you know, just get to where they want to be and give them the help they need. You know.
Yep.
The things we didn't know when we first started, what we can teach them. How great would it be if when you had nothing, or when I had nothing, you came up to me and you had something to help me with, or vice versa, you had nothing and I said, hey, let me help you. It's great. That's what we want to do, and I think you're a part of it at this
To be
point.
fair, I think Pete should really help you get more trophies, plaques. Too soon.
At the end of the day, it's not about the awards, because at first, I didn't think I would get any. You have to have some confidence in yourself, right? But at the end of the day, like you said, to like inspire the new generation, like I was very shy. You didn't really know me as a kid, but now like
I can see how shy you were.
I'm way better now than I used to be. Way better.
You can tell your brother is louder than you. I can imagine growing up him to be louder than you were.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
obviously.
Really?
Yeah. Hmm.
Ah, I can.
So at the end of the day, like I was really shy, but I found my thing that helped me, which was magic. Helped me talk to people better. And then it just led to crazy things. So if you really want something, you could do it bad enough if you just put your mind to it and have confidence. That's it, really, and consistency.
What are your socials so people can give you a follow?
PAS Magic.
Oh, yeah. Again, I want to thank Steven, our exec, producer, director, filmer, everyone. Mom, have a good time in Cabo.
Thank you.
Whatever. I want to go to Cabo. I bet it's insane. I bet your room's insane as well. Yeah. Don't you have a hot tub in your room as well?
On the balcony.
I gotta
Oh,
go
we're
second time to
sweating.
Cabo.
Our Ross is off in Las Vegas. I think it's gonna be 106 tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be in the hot tub when it's 110.
Yeah, we'd have no other choice. But Pete, thank you for coming on. Sorry,
Yeah, thank
past
you.
magic.
Past
You can call me Pete.
Well, thank you for coming on, bro. I'd love to have you on again. Again, I think you are a part of Not That Famous.
Hopefully, I did good for my first podcast.
You did
Yeah, you
amazing
did
for your first
great. You
podcast.
did awesome.
And yeah, dude, just thank you, and for all you guys watching, thank you for watching us. We appreciate it. Hope I wasn't too obnoxious for you all this time. I have ADHD. That's my excuse. So
You're not actually
you're picking on
obnoxious.
somebody with an
Is this your funniest podcast so far?
The plaques thing. is
yeah, the
funniest.
plaques, because you know it's
I was
not
gonna
it's
say.
not real. You know, we just made a little funny joke.
Mine was 100% real. Do you know they say that the funniest thing ever is the secret truth? Like the unspoken truth. That is the funniest thing ever.
Yeah. Kenzie, I hate VidCon. I want to come home.
It was a blast. That
Yeah,
was the first.
it
nobody
turned out
was
to be
there.
really good,
It
though,
turned
didn't
out
it?
really good.
Oh, yeah.
I was excited.
Did you see Taverner there?
Who?
Taverner? Matt?
Yeah, I hung out with
You
Matt.
hung
I
out
went
with
to
Matt?
dinner with him.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
His
yeah.
friend Matt.
Right, yeah.
Matt was on the last podcast, guys. You got to see Matt.
was he
on that
really?
one. Yeah.
Matt's
And
cool, dude.
just so you guys know, from now on, the podcast may look a little different. We're up in our professionalism. You know,
I like light.
but you guys are watching the podcast a lot. You know, we're getting some views, we're getting some interactions. We're deciding to invest a little bit of financial stuff into this podcast and making it look a little more high res. You know. So again, thank you all so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. It means a lot to my mom. Also means a lot to Pete, I think.
It does.
You may see a little bit of a different podcast next week. We're gonna have 3 close-ups, so our guest is gonna have their own camera as well. We're going up a little
Wow.
bit.
So
Wow.
right after I'm not on the podcast, I see. how
You
that-
come back on.
I didn't. Who's buying a camera like in a week?
You said you would help.
No, the camera was long term. The lighting was said we'd do next week, so I've already got that.
Nah,
light.
let's do the camera as well.
Hmm.
Let's do the camera as well. I'm like, well. Okay, maybe the one after the next week. Then we'll see. But again, we appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Share this.
Ting.
Share this with anyone you know that wants to
Don't
be.
people do that? Do you do that on your video?
No, I say double
Subscribe,
tap.
hit the bell. Ting.
No, double tap and hit that subscribe button. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's just my thing in the background. I have to ignore it.
What's that?
Oh, that's for the next podcast.
That's for
You
the
guys
next.
will have color changing lights.
That's
We'll
for, that's
use
for the
it.
next podcast. Was AJ just pressing the thing in the back?
Yep, my brother. That's it. That's another story. Unless you want to tell.
We'll push to that another time.
Oh,
But again,
man.
thank you all so much for watching. We can't wait to see you next time. Subscribe, please,
Double tap, subscribe.
and have an amazing night, amazing
Good work
evening.
for you.
And if you know
it did work.
anyone that wants to be in the acting industry, singing industry, dancing industry, any industry to do with performing arts, just let us know, dude. That's what we're here for. We're here to help
Yep.
people get to the next level.
Dude.
So, yeah, with 300 million impressions and a diamond play button. It's whatever. You should see my TikTok one from Amazon. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Good night.
Later.
That is going to be a funny story forever.